Congestion from allergies, a cold, or sinus pressure are really common but can be really annoying. You may feel pressure in your face and in your head, or you may feel that your lymph nodes are swollen at the beginning of an illness. Your lymphatic system plays a major and crucial role in your immune health. Lymphatic massage or lymphatic drainage is a tool used to keep your lymphatic system healthy and moving, to help decongest the area, to relieve pressure, and can also help speed up the lymph nodes and the lymph vessels and their work to help with the drainage as well. In recent years, researchers have also found that you have lymphatics in your brain, which eventually drain out to the lymphatics in your head and neck as well. My name is Kelly. I am a physical therapist and I specialize in the lymphatic system as a certified lymphedema therapist. And in this video, I'm going to go through a full lymphatic drainage routine that you can follow along to show how to decongest the head and neck area to help manage or reduce symptoms of allergy, congestion, or sinus pressure relief. So as we go through this routine, I'm going to talk a lot about how the lymphatics work and talk about the anatomy of the lymphatic system so you have an idea of why you're doing what you're doing. So if you have major lymph nodes that sit around your collarbone or your clavicle, right around the base of the neck, as well as major lymph nodes right below the ear areas on either side. And then you have small lymph nodes throughout the rest of your head and neck area, but these are the major ones. So we want to start by stimulating these lymph nodes. So you want to take your full hand, as much surface area as possible, place it right on the bottom or the base of the neck, right around where the collarbone or clavicle is, and you're going to do nice large circles in that area. I try to think about guiding my circles downwards because I'm trying to drain the fluid out of this area, but either direction is fine. We're going to do about 8 to 10 times around this area. You don't have to press really hard. The lymph nodes are usually pretty close to under the skin. And so after 8 to 10 times, we'll do the other side. You are welcome to do both at the same time if you prefer that as well. So 8 to 10 circles around the base of the neck. From there, we also want to stimulate the lymph nodes that are right below the ear. All of the fluid through the head and neck area have to go through these lymph nodes to get out. The lymph nodes is where all of this fluid is filtered through for any toxins or infections. So right below the neck, I like to spread my fingers and put my hand on either side, and then I'm going to do nice big circles right below the ear. Again, about 8 to 10 times, and we'll do each side. And there is no order of what side goes first. Some people will just prefer to do one side if they only have swelling or congestion on one side, or they'll do both. So after we've stimulated the major lymph nodes, then we want to look at the lymphatic vessels. So the vessels run from the ear lymph nodes down to the base of the neck lymph nodes. The vessels run on the sides of the neck. You also have vessels throughout your face and your head area. If you think about drawing a line down the middle of the body, the vessels run outwards towards the side from the middle, and they all come towards the base, or below the ear. And so everything we guide has to go towards this area. You also have lymph vessels in the back of your neck working down. And so we're going to start low and then work our way up because we want to drain the bottom first. And so starting at the base of the ear, we're just going to work with our full hand down the side of the neck in small strokes. Again, you don't have to press hard, but about 5 to 8 or more if desired, working fluid down the side of the neck. You can make sure to wrap your fingers around the back of the neck as well, so that you're getting those lymph vessels too. It is best to do this kind of exercise sitting up so that you're getting gravity to help with the drainage. So we're going to switch sides and do about 5 to 8 on this side as well. I am wrapping my fingers around the back, even though you probably can't see, but guiding all the way from below the ear and down. After we've done about 5 to 8 or as much time as someone wants to spend, then we want to work in towards the lymph nodes that are in the face. And so if we think about sinus, we're thinking about a lot underneath the eyes, around the nose area. If someone has swollen from getting a cold, they're probably really swollen below, underneath the jaw. I usually will just do all of it. So if we start at the middle, and then I'm thinking about working all of this fluid towards the base of the ear. We don't want to work straight down because the vessels actually run outward. So I look in the mirror and you can either see a 7 or a backward 7. That's how the vessels run. And so as much surface area as possible, you're going to guide the fluid out towards the base of the ear. 5 to 8 times. But if I feel a cold or feel like my lymph nodes are swollen, I will spend more time there, depending on what I need. And someone can do all one side at one time or can do each step by step on each side. So after about 5 to 8 there, I'm going to go the other side, guiding the fluid outwards, out into the side. After we've gone through below the jaw, we can work on the lower jaw as well. And so working kind of below the mouth, and you can work everything out towards the sides. About 5 to 8 times. Nice and gentle. And then from there, we'll go towards below the eyes. Make sure you're gentle underneath the eyes, but this is where a lot of people with sinus pressure will spend most of their time. So the vessels start in the middle and then work outwards. So work underneath and guide outwards. If someone gets a lot of swelling when they wake up under the eyes, I like to do this to help get some of the fluid moving out of that area in the mornings, and that works pretty well. But again, everything guiding down, outside the ears. So again, spend as much time as someone may need in the area, but we're gonna move on and we're gonna go above the eyes. You can work under the eyebrows, working up and around. And you can also work into the forehead, working out and around the sides. Some people will also spend more time in the scalp. The superficial lymphatic vessels don't run completely on top of the head, but like I said, there's new research to show that there are internal brain lymphatics. So some people will spend more time working into their hairline a little bit. After we've worked through the whole face, and so spending 5 to 8 times here, 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 and here, or wherever someone may need, and spending extra time or 2 minutes in an area if someone needs to. Once you've gone through all of that, we've worked all of this fluid out towards these lymph nodes. Well, we don't want it to sit there. We want to speed up this area as well. And so what we'll do is then go back and work all of this down from the ear lymph nodes to the collarbone lymph nodes. And I will spend a little extra time working downwards. And we'll also make sure that I get around the back of the neck, working downwards. And after we've done or spent time there, then we'll do the other side. Same thing, base the neck and down. And after we've gone through and worked all this fluid back down, some people prefer to re-stimulate the lymph nodes, and that is just fine. Some people prefer to do belly breaths because you have a lot of lymph nodes in your trunk, and that works too. But at the end of the day, that's the full sequence, and then spending more time where someone needs it is the best way to go. It's not wrong to cut up pieces out and just do certain parts, but if we want to get the full drainage, that is the full routine. So I hope you all found that video helpful. If you want to see more videos related to lymphatic drainage, be sure to subscribe down below. You can check out some of my playlists that I've done in the past for a lot of different areas of the body and lymphatic drainage. And be sure to comment down below if you have any other areas or topics that you'd like to see covered in the future. And we'll see you all next week for another video. Thanks everyone.